So good evening, everyone. Welcome to our panelists and viewers at home. My name is Mike Scott, the coordinator for the Timmins Local Immigration Partnership, and I'll be your moderator for tonight's event. This is the 27th annual Welcome to Timmins Night and the first ever Welcome to Timmins Live virtual event. It has never been a better time to be well aware of the programs and services offered by our local nonprofit sector. We hope you will find these events illuminating and engaging. This is only the second of 4 weekly webinars that will take place every Wednesday until September 30th. There will be a different 10 organizations every week, so you don't want to miss any of them. Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Welcome to Timmins Live to learn more. If you missed Volume 1 last week, you can view the recording by visiting our YouTube or Facebook pages at Welcome to Timmins Live. Once all of our panelists are done presenting, we will close with a 20 to 30 minute Q&A session. Please enter your questions at any point under the Q&A tab on the bottom of your Zoom screen or in the comment section on our Facebook Live, and we'll be sure to get the answers that you're looking for. Without further ado, it's time to meet our panelists. From Alzheimer Society of Timmins, Executive Director Tracy Coscamp-Bergeron and First Link Care Coordinator Carolyn Carrière. From Timmins Porcupine Search and Rescue, we have Vice President James Viano. From the Porcupine Toastmasters, President Lisa Wilson and Vice President of Membership Tatiana Rayom. From the Timmins Public Library, Early Childhood Education Advisor Melissa Viano. From the Jubilee Centre, Addiction and Mental Health Clinician Jennifer Savage. And from the Victorian Order of Nurses, we have Registered Social Worker Jenna Smith and Registered Dietitian Melissa Zott. From the FLK Taoist Tai Chi, we have co-leader Kathy St-Onge. From March of Dimes Canada, they were not available to join us tonight in person. However, we will present a video on their behalf and coordinate any questions specific to them and make sure that they're answered in a timely manner. From the Golden Manor and their Community Home Support Program, we have Administrator Carol Halt, Quality Coordinator Amy Bevan, and Community Support Home Support Coordinator Sue Walton. So before we begin, even though we are meeting virtually, it is important that we acknowledge that we are joined in place on the traditional lands of the Matagami and Matachewan First Nations in the Treaty 9 region. I would also like to acknowledge the Council of the Métis Nation of Ontario. We would also like to thank our promotional partners, KISS 99.3, Moose FM Timmins, and My Timmins Now. Their annual support helps ensure the continued success of Welcome to Timmins Night. Now it's time for our first presentation from the Alzheimer Society of Timmins. Enjoy the show.
Sure. The Alzheimer Society has been in the Timmins area since 1988, when it was first started by Monica Bubble and a group of caregivers to try to bring some support for caregivers in our community. We currently provide service from Hearst to New Liskeard, so both Cochrane and Timiskaming districts, and all communities in between. We have the First Link Caregiver program, which offers support throughout the duration of the disease. We offer one-on-one counseling and support groups associated with that. We're part of the Behaviour Supports Ontario program, which supports families who are dealing with more crisis behaviour and help to try to manage those behaviours in the home so that they don't have to go into long-term care prematurely. And we also have an education program, so both for caregivers and for the general public, about what is dementia, how do you stay safe, and how do you stay healthy. Our offices are located in the 101 Mall in the lower level. Because of COVID-19, we just ask that people give us a call first at 705-268-4554 to book an appointment and let us know that you're coming. We'll be doing a pre-screening and then screening when you get here, and as well wearing PPE. All of our volunteering opportunities take place in the summertime and are associated with all of our fund development events. All funds that are raised in our district are actually used to support the operation of all programs and services, again, in the Cochrane and Timiskaming districts. People can contact us if they're interested in supporting one of our events in the summertime. We also accept placement students for college, placement students for high school, as well as participate in the Canada Summer Jobs program. Anybody can self-refer, so that's one of the things that's unique about our organization is you don't need to have a doctor's referral. If you're concerned about yourself, your own memory, or the memory of a loved one, you can refer to us just by giving us a call, and we can offer you support. If you do see your physician and you have a diagnosis of dementia of any kind, you can give us a call and we will again offer you that support throughout the duration of the illness. So our services are not available just for a short amount of time. If your diagnosis and your family is living with dementia for 10 years, we'll support you for 10 years. There's no cost actually associated with any of the services that we offer, which is why it's really important to us that we fundraise. We have to fundraise approximately 35% of our budget every year in order to meet our operating expenses. COVID-19 has really changed the way that we deliver service. All of our support used to be face-to-face with the odd phone call for support, but we've actually switched now to telephone and virtual support. Support groups via Zoom, and if you're interested in taking part in one of those, you can give us a call. We also do all of our check-ins via phone, unless somebody's interested in doing it via Zoom, we can do that. We deliver education via Zoom, and hopefully, by the new year at the latest, we'll be able to offer in-appointment, in-office visits face-to-face for families who are needing that avenue. Some people we know don't have access to the internet or access to the tools that they need to be able to connect with us, and so we will do our very best to accommodate, even if it's just on the phone.
Great. So thank you so much, Tracy, for that awesome presentation. Is there anything else that we should know about the Alzheimer's Society?
Well, actually, on Monday is World Alzheimer's Day. The focus this year is on reducing stigma and increasing the profile of services of support that are available in each community. We will be doing a live Facebook announcement Monday morning at 10 a.m. so people can tune in to our Facebook to check that out. Really, everything that we put in the video is current. We will be hosting some education sessions actually via Zoom coming up for general public, and people will be able to register through our website for that. So stay tuned. But again, even for any of the organizations that are on, if you have anybody who you want to refer or you want to call for some information, we can support you with that. Or we can do a virtual lunch and learn with your organization if you're interested.
Great. Fantastic.
Oh, and just to mention too, sorry, our services are available in English and in French, so that's important for people to know.
Great. Definitely. Okay, so next we'll turn to Timmins Porcupine Search and Rescue.
Your organization?
Our organization is called Timmins Porcupine Search and Rescue, and we've been in the Timmins area for approximately 25 years. We mainly work out of our homes, our backyards, our garages in the city of Timmins, and we cover a territory from Matheson to the Folliet area. Because we do more than searches, we do community events like parades, boot camps, and things like that. So there are opportunities to do so and volunteer and do some of these events. People sign up, they normally go to our website, go to tpsar.ca, and it's an application process. You fill out an application, we do a reference check, of course, because we are emergency services, and we go through an interview process, and we take it from there. You get to meet the board, and then we go on. On the website, you apply, you get in, we do the interview, and everything goes well, then we start training. So we have numerous training opportunities. We do online training right now because of the situation that the world is in, so we're doing some of that right now. We also do an OSARVA certification, OSARVA being the Ontario Search and Rescue Volunteer Association. So it certifies our searchers to search anywhere in Ontario. It doesn't cost you anything to be a volunteer. The only thing it will cost you is to purchase your equipment. We do ask the individuals to pay for half of their search vest, which is part of the uniform, and we pay the other half. So no cost to the volunteer themselves. We're following all the protocols with the 2 meter distances, the masks where you cannot be away 2 meters, and hand washing is very important. We sanitize equipment after it is utilized to ensure that it's not spread, and we're very, very cautious.
Okay, James, well, thank you so much for that presentation. I hope, okay, I'm just going to backtrack this a little bit so you can see. There we go. So there's the full contact information for the Timmins Porcupine Search and Rescue. Personally, I feel a lot safer knowing that you folks are around. And I'm sure you guys were deeply involved when those 2 girls went missing a month ago. Is there anything else you'd like to add to your presentation, James?
Well, what I'd like to say is Timmins Porcupine Search and Rescue is always actively looking for good recruits. The training process is slow right now, the way things are going, but we're still doing what we can, like I mentioned in the presentation on the online. Now, if I could give anybody any advice out there, if from the search and rescue, if you're going out there, be prepared. Pack things, let people know where you're going, make a trip plan, stick to your plan, very, very important. And if you need to change your plan, let somebody know. We all have some type of social media, some way of contact, so leave a note, keep it simple. So those kind of things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, James. So next, we will turn to the Porcupine Toastmasters and their presentation. Great. Well, that's really cool. I've personally learned about the Toastmasters at Welcome to Timmins last year, And personally, I'm considering joining. I'm one of those people who really enjoys public speaking. So looks like a great way to improve on that. Tatiana and Lisa, we have from the Toastmasters. Would you like to add anything to your presentation?
Absolutely. Mike, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Tatiana here, by the way. I wanted to give a little bit of a background about Toastmasters. For those who never heard about Toastmasters, it is an international organization founded in 1924. Toastmasters International uses a local club-based structure. And there are clubs in 145 countries around the world. And Toastmasters has helped hundreds and thousands of people to improve their presentation, public speaking, and communication skills. It is a safe and supportive environment that allows you to learn on your own pace in a curriculum that has helped many people to meet their personal and professional goals. We provide friendly, safe, supportive, and encouraging environment. We have healthy, respectful debates and discussions, and it is also a fun place to be while learning new skills. In Timmins, we are an energetic, engaging group who are developing our skills and growing together. I personally joined Toastmasters because English is not my first language. I needed to gain confidence, and Toastmasters provided the opportunity. Thanks to Toastmasters, many doors opened in my professional life. I made long-lasting friendships and have a lot of fun while learning. One more thing, Toastmasters runs an international public speaking championship every year. We already had a member of our club who participated in this contest 3 times. Maybe you could be the winner of the next international championship contest. One never knows. Toastmasters will provide this opportunity. If you're not that ambitious, you can still develop skills that will help you in everyday life and open doors. Currently, our club in Timmins meets online every Monday at 7 p.m. I'm inviting you to join one of our meetings and find it for yourself. Come and learn with us. Feel free to check our website and Facebook, and if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Tatiana and Lisa, for both being here tonight. So with that, we will move to our next presentation from the Timmins Public Library.
Hi, I'm Jen, a circulation clerk at the Timmins Public Library. Since its establishment in 1921, the library has had a long history in our community. Today we have an outstanding team of 18 members who are passionate about reaching out and engaging our community, on site, online, and on the move.
Hi, I'm Karina, the reference librarian here at the Timmins Public Library. Since 2005, the Timmins Public Library Reference Department has answered over 157,000 queries, both locally and from around the world. Whether helping you to find a book, assist with technology, or locate leads for local history and genealogy research, we are here for you. Additionally, we offer online programming live through Zoom and are always open to topic and presenter suggestions from the community. As we continue along on our virtual tour of the Timmins Public Library, you can see that our physical collection of books and similar materials is quite large. It consists of over 100,000 items and is growing every day. We have materials in English and French, as well as a growing Indigenous collection. Online, we have a digital collection that consists of ebooks, e-audiobooks, and magazines, as well as music and videos. Our branch here in Timmins is an architectural gem which was built in 2005 with locally sourced materials.
Melissa, the ECE advisor at the Timmins Public Library. The library offers a variety of online programs and services for children of all ages to help foster the love of reading at a young age, including 1,000 books before kindergarten, the TD Summer Reading Club, and story walks, to name only a few. You can find a variety of databases that will help you and your children with homework and research.
Branch head of the CM Shield Centennial branch in South Porcupine. The branch has been open for over 50 years. It is a well-used and loved part of this community. Like our main branch, we offer great library services that include outstanding reader advisory, programming for children, adults, and homeschooling families, and we even feature a seed library that is available to all of Timmins.
And don't forget, your library card works at both branches. You can request, return, or borrow materials at both locations. We look forward to seeing you on your next visit. Don't forget to say hi.
That was a great video presentation put together by the team at the Timmins Public Library. Is there anything that you'd like to add, Melissa?
I just wanted to add that we are currently open Monday to Friday for curbside pickup. So people are able to pick up books Monday to Friday, or Monday to Thursday actually, from 10 until 6 and 10 to 5 on the Fridays. And we are now open for in-person visits as well in the afternoons. So you can come to our main branch from 1 until 6 Monday to Thursday, and 1 and 5 on Fridays as well.
Awesome. So if you're into reading, you can still get your books at the Timmins Public Library. That's fantastic. So next we will turn to the Jubilee Centre.
Hi, welcome to the Jubilee Centre. My name is Jennifer Savage. I am an addiction and mental health clinician here. Our mission is to provide a timely, flexible, integrated addiction treatment that is tailored to individuals' needs, respects individual choice, while protecting the safety of all clients and the integrity of the program, and complements the system. Jubilee Centre was founded in 1984 and is part of the broader healthcare system funded by the Ontario Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care. Through strong alliances and partnerships, we offer a well-coordinated, integrated, and stepped approach to treatment and accept clients from anywhere in Ontario. Jubilee offers a wide range of innovative co-ed, community-based services in a supportive, caring, and humane environment designed to assist people aged 16 years or older to overcome problems associated with addiction and co-occurring mental health issues. Here at the Jubilee Centre, our treatment model attempts to illustrate to the client how irrational beliefs and thought process negatively affects our everyday attitudes and behaviors. Clients are shown how this relates to their life problems they are experiencing and are exposed to the principles of rational belief system and thought process, which motivates them to achieve optimal health in different aspects of their lives. The services that we offer: our new virtual daylight treatment program, our residential treatment program, safe bed program, and continuing care program. The Virtual Daylight Addiction and Mental Health Treatment Program is our newest addition to our services. This program is to help people with co-occurring addiction and mental health problems, is a lighter version of our traditional in-person day treatment program. The Virtual Daylight program is designed to help more Ontarians commence their chosen recovery journey from the comfort and safety of their own home or other place of residence. Let's take a closer look to our virtual daylight treatment program. This program is exported virtually from the Jubilee Centre in Timmins via Ontario Telemedicine Network on a secure platform to anywhere in Ontario. We are committed to providing alternate access to high-quality addiction and mental health services for all Ontarians, regardless of where they live. This will be Monday to Friday, approximately 3 hours a day for 15 days. Start time would be 1:15 p.m. till 3:45 p.m. If you would like any other information on the virtual daylight treatment program, the intake process can be obtained by contacting Tammy Lineker, clinical supervisor, at this number below, which is 705-268-2666 at extension 226. With our residential treatment program, we offer an intensive, structured 28-day live-in treatment, recovery housing, and support in a therapeutic community environment designed for, but not exclusively, hard-to-treat population with a history of severe and persistent co-occurring addiction and mental health problems. Through a holistic approach, clients' progress is intensely monitored sessions, interactive workshops, peer support, life skill training, and discharge planning preparation for reintegration to home and family, school and work life, and/or referral to a long-term treatment and rehabilitation. Now looking at our Safe Bed program. We offer a short-term crisis support service. It's designed for individuals 16 years or older in crisis or emergent addiction or mental health crisis. The core of the services include temporary housing and related services, time to rearrange unmet client needs, high-intensity counseling, care and support, and a safe therapeutic environment to allow for stabilization and management of addiction relapse and/or withdrawal symptoms and/or mental health relapse advocacy, liaison, referral, and follow-up. Continuing Care Program is an aftercare program. This is a low-intensity aftercare service for individuals 16 years or older who have completed a formal recovery program. These sessions are offered once a week in the evening for 10 weeks, and it helps to maintain their chosen recovery goals and optimal lifestyle. This is our referral process. The virtual daylight program, the Safe Bed program, the residential treatment program, and continuing care program can be either self-referral or with other agencies are welcome as well by contacting the main number, which is 705-268-2666. And on this slide, it will provide you with the extra contact numbers of who you can get information. Thank you for allowing us to share information on our programs and services. All feedback is welcomed. Thank you.
Oh, that's great stuff. So we actually have Jennifer Savage here with us tonight. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Jennifer?
No, other than our Safe Bed program. Currently, we're in the process of opening very soon. We're just finalizing our pandemic plan. Everything else is up and running.
Great, good news.
Thank you.
Oops. There we go. So next we'll turn to the Victorian Order of Nurses.
Welcome to the VON Diabetes Education Center in Timmins. If you have type 1, type 2, or gestational diabetes, have pre-diabetes, or at risk of developing diabetes, we are here to help you. We work with people of all ages, young children, youth, and adults. to diabetes, let us work with you to better understand your diagnosis as well as how to manage your diabetes. Learn about the various technology and medication and lifestyle habits used in maintaining your blood sugars within target range. Are you wondering how to get a referral to our center? You can speak with your primary healthcare provider or simply complete a self-referral by calling us at 705-267-8444, extension 515.
And here are some of those contact details for the VON as well. And we actually have Jenna Smith, social worker here. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Jenna?
Yeah, I'd just like to add that during COVID, we're doing most of our virtually or by telephone. However, there are some instances when people can come in to the center. There's screening and sanitization of the space that you'll be meeting in between visits. So we're keeping everybody's safety in mind. And I believe my colleague Melissa had something she wanted to share as well.
Thank you. So in the next few months, we're hoping to also start a workshop on a program called Creating Change. And that's a program that focuses on not the what, where, and when we eat, but the why we eat, which is not something we always think about. So the reasons why we eat, our relationship with food, and how we can have strategies to help us with those reasons specifically. So we're in that process of trying to launch it, so keep a lookout for that.
Awesome, fantastic stuff, and thank you both for being here tonight. So next up, we will turn to the FLK Taoist Tai Chi.
Hello, my name is Marlies, and I'm a long-standing member of FLK Taoist Tai Chi Timmins branch. This is a charitable worldwide organization funded by membership and volunteer-driven. It was founded in 1970 by Master Moylan Shin, who was a Taoist monk who emigrated from Hong Kong. He started in Toronto, and since then it's spread around the world into 26 different countries. So 1970 to 2020, that would make it 50 years, wouldn't it? And yes, here's the t-shirt to prove it. This would have been our celebrating year, the year of the rat. Here's our logo. Behind me, notice our internet link. So, well, celebrations had to be set down as well as our business as usual. So maybe you've heard of or seen Tai Chi. It's a series of soft, fluid movements. People often call it meditation in motion. People move in synchronicity together, or sometimes they do it individually. In our club, we usually have 2 to 3 classes per week. So why would you join Tai Chi? Well, there are health and fitness benefits. They can be done from chairs, or wheelchairs. It can be done standing. It is taught by accredited volunteers who put their hearts into it. It's a pleasant situation in that everyone's non-competitive. It's non-competitive. It's done for its health and mental benefits. Socializing opportunities such as Chinese New Year and so forth are in our club. We have tea together every class. So we get to know our members very well, and we make friendships. Maybe the ancient Chinese traditions and other arts, such as meditation and chanting, interest you. There's opportunities for chanting right now, once a week, with almost 1,000 other people. I'm chanting for the health and well-being of societies. Tai Chi provides a focus. It provides relaxation and resilience, and there's been lots of studies to prove that it improves balance. It's a welcome distraction right now, for sure, from COVID. Hope to see you. Hopefully we will reopen, and maybe business will be as usual, and if not, we'll see.
Wow, that was a really wonderful trip through those years, and you can really see how strong of a presence that Taoist Tai Chi has had in both our community and across the country. Tonight we have Kathy St. Tones, co-leader for our local branch. Anything you'd like to add, Kathy?
Thank you, Mike. Yes, thank you very much again for inviting us to the Welcome to Timmins Live this year. I would just like to add to what Marlies was talking or speaking about. And one of the things that we're involved with here is that we also, one of our objectives is to help others. And our Timmins branch has traditionally been volunteering with the Lord's Kitchen about every 4 to 5 weeks. And we're looking forward to getting that started again once this COVID crisis is over. You see our address on the screen, and unfortunately right now we are unable to offer classes at that location due to the COVID restrictions, but we are currently in the midst of trying to figure out a safe re-entry plan and to see how we can offer these classes again. The phone number also, there will be nobody at that phone number, so I would encourage, if you'd like to ask us any questions, to email us at thetimmins@taoist.org. One of the questions we get often asked is, how much does it cost to become a participant? And it can be as little as $6 a month if you're under 16 years old, And the most expensive fee that we have is $35 a month for adults. So you can see it's quite affordable. And that fee is not a fee for service for classes, actually. It's actually a fee to participate in the organization. So you're part of an organization that's involved in 26 countries, and you can participate in anything that they offer. So right now we're offering the Saturday chanting sessions, which also, besides chanting, offers some wonderful instructions about our organization and how to help us through this time. And I just want to say thank you to Timmins again for opening their arms to us. And as soon as we have classes starting again, we will be posting it on our Facebook pages and let you know when we can get back into the swing of things. Thanks again, Mike.
Great. Thank you, Kathy, for being here. So next up, we will turn to a presentation from March of Dimes Canada.
Hi, I'm Ainsley from March of Dimes Canada. Hi, I'm Janelle with Employment Options Ottawa Northern College.
Hi, I'm Bobby from the Canadian Hearing Society, and together we are Employ All.
We work with job seekers who put the able into disabled and who can make a positive contribution to the workplace. We can give you the tools for successful job match by offering you support with job coaching, training incentives, job retention, and workplace accommodations with funding available through Employ All. We can meet your specific needs by connecting you with workers who are 5 times more likely to stay on the job and who generally work harder. People with disabilities have above average attendance and safety on the job, which is critical to your business's success.
The best part of the program is not just the subsidies. The best part of the program is actually the highly valued employees that are now permanently on GDI staff.
If you're looking for an employee that will contribute to the success of your business, contact any one of the Employ All partners so that we can work together to improve your bottom line.
Great, so here's the contact information for March of Dimes Canada, and they can put you in touch with the partners that are in charge of the Employ All program. And if you have any questions for them, please don't hesitate to put it in the Q&A and we'll make sure that you get those answers. So next we will hear from our final presenter, Golden Manor and Community Home Support Program.
The Golden Manor is a 177-bed long-term care home centrally located at 481 Melrose Boulevard in a wonderful neighborhood close to many bus routes. The Golden Manor is a municipal home and receives funds from the Ministry of Long-Term Care, the City of Timmins, and resident co-payments. Cash, check, or automatic withdrawal are options for accommodation payments. A comfort account is available for residents to deposit money for items such as the hairdresser or the tuck shop. At the Golden Manor, residents are provided with opportunities for meaningful and continuing relationships with their families and other residents and the community. There are many wonderful locations within the home for residents to gather with their friends and family. A variety of activities form the basis for an active and balanced life within an environment that supports the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health of residents. Dedicated activity staff organize and facilitate the activities while engaging with residents in the home. The Golden Manor has a dynamic volunteer program to assist with all major activities in the home. Volunteer efforts are very valuable and greatly enhance the residents' quality of life. The home is always looking for interested individuals for volunteering. If interested, please come in and fill out an application or call the Golden Manor to speak to the volunteer coordinator for more information. The Golden Manor has basic and private accommodations. Each resident is provided with a bed, dresser, and a closet. Residents in a basic share a washroom with their roommate, and residents in a private share a washroom with another private room.
We encourage residents to decorate their rooms with personal keepsakes and favorite items. Nutritious meals and snacks are prepared daily in our kitchen, served by dietary aides and planned under direction of our dietitian. Our residents dine in dining rooms located central to their rooms on every unit. Our facility provides 24-hour nursing care and is staffed by registered nurses, registered practical nurses, and personal support workers. A medical director and nurse practitioner are retained to oversee all matters related to medical care. Maintenance, housekeeping, and laundry staff ensure the home is kept safe and clean for all residents and staff. The Golden Manor employs over 200 staff. If you're interested in joining our team, all positions are advertised on the City of Timmins website and applications are submitted to the City of Timmins Human Resources Department. An adult day program is held in the Golden Manor, providing social, recreational, and personal care activities for community clients with cognitive impairments. The program is open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. Transportation services and home maintenance services, such as lawn care and snow shoveling for seniors, are coordinated from the Golden Manor. All programs are offered at reasonable fees. Many adjustments and changes have been made to the environment and procedures that ensure residents, staff, and family safety during the COVID-19 pandemic. All individuals entering the home are screened for symptoms and contacts and must wear masks at all times. Staff are tested for COVID-19 every 2 weeks as part of surveillance testing. Families are able to visit with pre-scheduled indoor and outdoor visits, and caregivers are able to come into the home. Activities currently take place in smaller groups while residents practice physical distancing. We thank everyone for their continued support and are grateful to report that currently there are no COVID-19 cases at the Golden Manor.
Well, what else can be said other than thank you for the work that you do to take care of our parents, our grandparents. You know, when so many of us went into suspended services and working from home, our long-term care facilities really went into overdrive. So thank you so much for the work that you do. Tonight we have 3 representatives from the Golden Manor. So Carol Halt, Amy Bevan, and Sue Walton. So any of you have anything else you'd like to add?
Hi there. I would just like to add a couple of things. Thank you so much for inviting us to participate in the virtual Welcome to Timmins. We've always really enjoyed being at the live session, so this has been a great opportunity as well. You could probably tell from some of the video footage that we have made some accommodations to deal with the COVID situation. So some of our dining areas, we've had to remove tables and be a little bit creative about, meal times in order to ensure resident safety and physical distancing. So that was reflected in the pictures. You also saw our screening set up at our front door, so anybody coming in has to go through the series of questions. So I think, our staff has done a phenomenal job over the last 7 months. Being very creative in a very uncharted time. In normal times, though, we are a 176-bed facility. For the first number of months through COVID, we were not receiving admissions, and that was those were ministry directives. So most of what we've done throughout the last 6 to 7 months has been driven by directives from the Ministry of Long-Term Care. We are now receiving admissions to our home, so it's very nice to be opening our doors to see new residents coming in. There are definitely some COVID restrictions and requirements for our new admissions that we're working through. All of our admissions to long-term care are managed through the Ontario Health, Home and Community Care Department. So they handle the assessments, complete the referral and application forms for long-term care homes. And we often get asked about finances and how you pay for long-term care. So rates for long-term care are set by the Ministry of Long-Term Care. They are consistent across the province of Ontario, and there are opportunities for rate reduction for individuals who qualify, and our accounts clerk is very happy to help people, even over the phone, if you have questions, around what a rate of pay might be for yourself or a loved one. So do not hesitate to contact us at the number that's on the screen. Right now, our day program unfortunately has had to be suspended because of COVID-19, of course. But you did see that it's a wonderful area and it's a wonderful program. Maybe what I can do is ask Sue to just talk a little bit about volunteer opportunities. Right now, again, we're limiting volunteers in the home, but we hope to get back to some semblance of order sooner than later. And then perhaps Amy can just talk a little bit about sort of some of the COVID restrictions and what happens when you do present to our home. So I'll have maybe Sue can start out. Oh, you're on mute.
There we go. So volunteers, we would welcome them at any time. They're a big part of our organization here. And sure, the residents really just enjoy seeing them on the day-to-day basis. But due to COVID, we don't have any volunteers coming in at this time. You can call the Manor and speak to myself at any time. I can answer any questions or come and fill an application when the doors open again, or you can do it online. I can email you an application. Other than that, we have a lot of volunteers doing things virtual. We have sharing dance going on, mass, different organizations with music that we can do through virtual, through the home at this time. So yeah, anytime you want to have any questions, like I say, just give us a shout and we'll be happy to answer them.
Hi, and so for some COVID restrictions, things are kind of ever evolving for us. And the major changes that occurred were restrictions for our visitors and families. So if you are a family or visitor of a resident currently in the Golden Manor, we do have pre-scheduled visiting opportunities. So you can call the number on the screen there and book indoor or outdoor visits with residents of the Golden Manor. We have been able to expand our indoor visiting, especially with the changing weather. Outdoor visiting isn't as appealing as an option. So residents are able to visit loved ones in their rooms with visitors having negative COVID-19 results within the last 2 weeks and wearing masks, which all these directives, as Cal mentioned, come from the ministry. We're able to welcome caregivers back into the home as well, so families are able to had a significant role in residents' lives as their caregiver, provide that emotional and caring support to their loved ones, are able to re-enter the home as well, with the similar restrictions to indoor visitors. For our staff, they're all wearing masks when they are in the home and have the COVID-19 testing as well. With activities, you saw one of our activities going on in the video, sharing dance with some of the residents, a little farther spread out in smaller groups than we normally would. If you are coming to the home, and you will be stopped at the door and go through the screening questions, and you can answer most of your questions prior to entry. We ask that all people entering the home do wear a mask, and will be screened for any of the symptoms.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing all those updates, folks. It's really important to get that information out there. So now we'll turn to our Q&A session. So if you have any questions for our panelists, please don't hesitate to throw them in the Q&A portion on the Zoom. And we'll also keep an eye on our Facebook and see if there's any questions in there. Oh, so for the Golden Manor, what is the average wait time to get into the facility?
So maybe I can answer that. So as I said, all of the referrals and application process is handled by Ontario Health, Home and Community Care. They do their assessments and prioritize residents on the wait list. They have different criteria that help to establish the priority for a resident to get into the long-term care home, and certainly some of it is, based on sort of risk and safety factors. The wait list can vary. At times it moves fairly quickly, and other times not so quickly. Sometimes, we have access to private rooms more quickly than maybe a basic room. So, all of those things are best to be responded to by the intake worker with home and community care when they do your assessment and referral, and they'll advise you. And at any point in time, you can call them as well, and they'll let you know whereabouts you are on the wait list to come in. As I say, it can fluctuate based on the needs of those who are on the wait list. If any of them are deemed to be in crisis, et cetera, the list can fluctuate. So it's not an easy answer, but it is one I think that is best managed by the home and community care group.
Great, and this next question is for Sue and the Community Day Program. Do you have a time frame for when the day program will resume?
Basically, no, not at this time. Just right now we have nobody coming into the home except for the essential visitors. So with only one door coming in, we can't risk our residents in our home of community people coming into the building. So I think we'll have to wait for the next directive from the ministry on that one.
Absolutely. And then we have a question. So I believe this is for the Golden Manor. What does pricing look like? And so on the upper tier of your private rooms, I suppose, what does your pricing look like?
Yep. So as I mentioned, the accommodation fees are all set by the Ministry of Long-Term Care and are consistent across the province. So right now, a private room is $2,474 a month, and a basic room, which would be a 2-bedroom, is $1,891 a month. That includes, all of your accommodation, all of your 24/7 care, as well as your meals, your activities. Many medications are covered. You have access to physicians, registered staff, as well as support staff and nurse practitioner. So really all of your needs are met. As I mentioned as well, based on your income, there are opportunities for rate reductions to be calculated and applied for. And we have an accounts clerk who works very closely with all of our residents and their families to ensure that they optimize the access to those rate reductions when available.
Great. All right, folks. Well, I don't see any more questions coming in. However, if you do have any lingering questions for our panelists here, please don't hesitate to reach out to them at their contact information contained in the recording, or you could reach out to us directly at Facebook Live, and we'd be happy to, or sorry, at Welcome to Timmins Live, and we'd be happy to put you in contact with the specific organization. So that concludes our presentation of Welcome to Timmins Live Volume 2. A recording of the full presentation will be available on our Facebook and YouTube channels at Welcome to Timmins Live. Once again, on behalf of myself and our organizing committee, I'd like to say thank you to our panelists and our viewers at home. Thank you, merci, miigwech, stay safe, and have a good night.